The payoff. Curve. Yordan Alvarez figures it out, and he got one.
Bregman waited out a fastball in to miss that pitch.
Or the way he's been. Jose Abreu. His late season surge has continued into October. Some long home runs. Broke things open. Jordan Montgomery. Abreu scalds it up the middle. Off Montgomery. Right to Simeon of his postseason career. And once again, the Astros flying early.
Here in Colorado, and it's exactly what happened with that ball.
106 miles
down. It is Justin Verlander. 2 runs over 6 2/3 in a game against elevated fastballs. Verlander misses with his first one to Simeon. Now in his first. Get his second base counterpart.
And there's no reason to try and trick him. Now this guy might be a little different because he
first pitch this time. It is a fastball.
Now yesterday they hit a ton of balls hard. Give them credit. But so many soft.
And they've got things going, John, but it's often. Evan Carter climbs in with 2 away and takes strike 1.
Well, another 2-out run, right? They're trailing. But you want to be in this game as long as possible and take a lead. It's amazing.
2019 World Series. 1-1 to Carter. Cut on a miss. 1-2. And there is his. Justin Verlander. 40-year-old back in Houston. A little bit of it. One-two pitch. 2-2. Here's his 2-2. It is a swing and a.
Can I kick it? Can I kick?
In the long history of the Major League postseason, that's been the case through 4 games in a series. John, 13 times in your career, you faced a team that's
on sinker. You stick with it, with what she's done. And I think the biggest thing, because then you go, well, what else do I need to do? So stick with the game plan. And if you speak, you got your best stuff every single time, but every pitcher doesn't have that. And you just.
Yesterday, we have reached the point of the count
game. It's not an elimination game, but for the Rangers, they know it's your 9th inning. And that's why solo home runs never bother you, or they shouldn't, because inning, I'm not guaranteed another start. And particularly in this series, he's probably not going to factor
those guys.
He is, and he's going to shorten the game as best he can. If he feels like the game's getting away.
1-1 pitch to Chas McCormick. 2-1.
And he painted inside. He painted away. Connected to it again.
That's the play again. On the ground to down. And as he did in the first.
And every start that we've covered the Rangers, he seems calm, cool, and collected. Nothing seems to bother. That's a good sign, and that's the sign.
Swing and a miss on a first pitch curve. Headlines. But boy, they got a postseason.
Well, when you're as well as curveball.
Short. 3 ground balls. 1, 2, 3.
This crowd has been waiting to erupt, and you feel like the anticipation is for the first time here at home, and it hasn't really happened.
Their MVP this season. Shot the back, makes the grab, ends. Stayed away. In his 8th season, always in the postseason. This guy runs now, tied for the most all time before Chúc.
Let's see what he does. 2-2. Success, even though he hit a couple loud ball outs, and then early on he has
2-2 pitch. It was the change, and it's pulled down the line foul. Alex Bregman leads off. Another 2-2 pitch. The fastballs jump straight back. They did.
And see, that one was up.
Bregman slashes one to right. Run. Adolis Garcia tracks it down.
A heck of a bat. He was on every single pitch he threw him in that at bat.
Texas Rangers. Garcia largely because of his arm. One of the leaders in baseball, and his grounds the first pitch foul. Singled his.
The Rangers are hoping Montgomery can continue. His approach has been to face a great hitter. He established the fastball in, then painted a foul.
4th inning. Here is Jose Abreu, grounded out his first time, swings and misses at a disappearing curve,
and he's committed.
Throws 3 in a row. This time Abreu would he laid off. What are you going to now?
Well, they pounded him outside part.
Ended up with a fastball miss, and the count is perfectly done. The strikeout Abreu and finish. The regular season, so streaky.
And then the ball spins back like a chip shot. Change their approach here. It's going to have what we've been seeing. If you get the ball up the middle, right center.
3-2 Young, but Tucker misread it. Now goes back. Makes you.
Yeah, here with Dusty Baker, and you just said, why don't you repeat it about that fly ball to
keep it out of the lights, because I could tell when he came in, that ball was hit further than he thought, but he lost.
Back. What'd you think of the bunt?
Well, hey man, I'm for it. I mean, you can't be tried up. It was a breaker ball checked up.
That he found his fastball midway through the game. Does it look even more crisp to you tonight?
Because I saw on the board a lot of times he'll start off good.
Thanks, Dusty.
We've even seen him touch 96 a couple. 74 years old, the timelessly cool Dusty Bay. 4 seasons, 4 trips to the championship series. Brought baseball. Just a couple fastballs in the zone. Line threatening the pole. And came up empty on fastballs in the middle of the zone. Catches up to this one and ties it
with. He had been beaten to fastballs middle to middle in. Hit. This crowd has been waiting to
strike out Garfield.
Feel like the
anticipation. It's a silver slugger last year, just wasn't the same this season. It's bled over into the post. Stayed away.
Let's see what he does.
The 0-2. It was the change, and it's Bregman in the first for the leads on this one, too. Leaves it upstairs. Straight back. They didn't get his first time. Tracks him down.
Heck of a bat. He was on every single. So it actually sinks away, and by sinking away, it allows him. The difference of that fastball and where it was located gave
him all October. This guy is so strong. If he runs into it, it's going to fly. They're in there for strike 3. On a high. Single in the 3rd.
You can understand it as a catcher catching all these games.
Little cue shot. Caught 24 consecutive games. Obviously, you have more off days in the postseason, but the 20th pitch of this inning from Verlander is popped back. Throw 2. For Jeremy Pena. That'll set it. Series tied at 2. Game tied at 1. Back after this. Nathaniel Lowe tying this game with an opposite field home
to win the series. And you couldn't ask for a better, given Bruce Bochy the opportunity if he can get through this inning.
Is 1-2. Dupont is fouled off 1-2. Winner of Game 5 goes on to win the thing more than Sid Montgomery. Strikes out Mauricio Dupont. Bishop.com.
All right, now this has been the toughest at bat for Montgomery.
It's on to end it in a bullet of a line out. Starts him with the curve.
Yeah. And lower and put that heat on Bregman, but he is
in his zone. Back-to-back curveballs.
There's the change or sinker down, but again
the 2-1 pitch. Ball 3 on Bregman. One hitter today, Alex Bregman takes ball 4.
You can tell feel more comfortable against Alvarez than he does against Bregman
this week. His last time up. So how you setting that
to use it in a situation where he's been chasing.
First pitch, fastball, strike one.
Thinking about it, you wonder if he's going up there. You hope hitters.
Montgomery's 0-1. Oh, baby, is that nice. Back-to-back fastballs. And now, sinker misses down and away. So here he comes with the 1-2. It is the breaking ball, and Alvarez. 0-2 to 2-2. Stays alive.
Nothing over the middle. Cannot afford to make a mistake over the middle.
The 2-2 pitch. Coming inside. Jammed in. Foul.
Going to be the freeze pitch, and he's able to foul it, not put it in play.
Alvarez stays alive, going dead.
Sinker, sinker, sinker. Curveball, sinker, sinker, curveball.
Catch. Alvarez grounds it. Bregman heads for third. Goes into.
This was the pitch that he stayed alive on, and why I would have even tried to steep back in, and then he was. Alvarez is so good, and that's why after seeing him be out for
this postseason, get the best 5G coverage in the game with T-Mobile, America's largest.
Close to any of the breaking balls that he was able to throw in the previous at bat.
Out of a bases loaded jam in the middle innings of Game 1. Like Maddox, the visit, when it's too late, they can break through against the starter. Abreu swings and misses. That's the pitch that he couldn't figure out last time.
And just misses the barrel of the bat down below.
Abreu swings and misses. Instant replay. Strike 2.
Started with a walk.
Does it look even more
base hit by Alvarez, and now
Oaks. It ain't mostly cool. Dusty Bay. 4 seasons, 4 trips to the championships. Comes home. It's a curve. It's off. Consecutive curveball that Abreu is in. It's a silver shot.
Delivered a top spin, almost impossible for Seager.
Jeremy Pena for the first out of the 6.
Through the box, and man, I mean, that play.
Very high, ball 1. Seager's 0 for 2 today, and it's gone.
You can't have mechanical. You cannot be. That's all you need when you're trying to hit a high fastball. If the ball's
to than Seager, who rips one down the throw. It's a double. Tying run in scoring position.
Ears when he has been struggling to get the.
Adolis Garcia grabs the ball at the wall. It is good.
Run.
What a series. Shallow center field for Pena. And another look.
And Wild has felt like they have a chance.
Josh Young led this series 2 games to none, but then